2015 contains many enhancements in assemblies to speed up the assembly process. In this exercise we will use these enhancements in assembling some of the parts of the Sash clamp. We will be looking at the following mates: alt-drag method of mating, smart mates, quick mates, and especially new 2015 is the profile center mate. Okay, so let's get started. File new, assembly, and we will first of all bring in the bar. Insert component. The next part we'll bring in is head 2. Head was created, and then from that we created head 2. Head 2 contains the threads. So bringing in head 2. Now we can clearly see that head 2 is the wrong orientation. So down in the bottom, as the part comes in, we can see here we have a small pop-up toolbar appears, and I am just going to orientate it about the X or the Y axis, so by 180 degrees, so it's the correct way around. Okay, so using quick mates, I select one of the faces that I want to mate, hold down the shift key, select the other one, and our pop-up toolbar appears. I select the coincidence mate. Do the same thing again, select one of the sides, hold down the shift key, select the other, and we've got the mate achieved. Same again for the third time, and now the parts have been mated together. An alternative way of mating these components is as follows, using the alt-drag method. Here I want to mate the circle, the inner circle on the front face with the circle on the face of the bar. So to do that, I hold down the Alt key. Once I select the circle, hold down the Alt key and press the left button of the mouse and drag it over to the position. And there now, it's as quick as that. Then I can use the quick mate, selecting the bottom face, hold down the shift key, select the other one, and a coincident mate there. Now those mates have been achieved. The alt-drag method is a very quick way of mating. But however, if there is a lot of holes in the vicinity, it can be oversensitive. So to reduce its sensitivity, we can select Tools, Options, Performance, and scroll down to Sensitivity. And as you can see here, I have it set at slow at the minute. So it means that it has to hover over the various part for a while before it actually clicks onto the mate. So the next part I'm going to bring in now is the rivets. Insert component, the rivet, and I need 2 of them, so press escape. And just bring them closer so we can see clearly what's been done. Now, for connecting the rivets, I'm going to use Profile Center. In Profile Center, I will select Mate, I'll scroll down to Advanced Mates and select Profile Center. When I use this mate, I will zoom in and I will select the inner circle of the rivet, as you can see here. Click there. Also click the circle on the outer face of the head too, and the rivet goes into position immediately. And if we don't want that rivet to rotate, we could click on here, Lock Rotation, and accept that. Same thing again for the second one. Select Profile Center, select the circle in question, and the corresponding circle goes into place immediately. Lock Rotation is I pressed already, so now the rivets go in as quick as that. There, that is a very quick method for connecting screws, bolts, and so on. So we'll accept that. The next part I'm going to insert is slider 1. As we can see here, slider 1 has got the correct orientation, so we'll just move it about there. In this I will use Smart Mates. For Smart Mates, double click the face that I want to mate and click the corresponding face and accept. The advantage of Smart Mates is that it allows you to rotate the object where the Alt Drag method doesn't. If you're using Alt Drag, you cannot rotate the object. So once again, in Smart Mates, double click to activate the Smart Mate and accept. As we can see here now, slider 1 is in position and can slide along the bar. Accept that mate. Bringing in slider 2, insert component, browse, slider 2, open. And once again we can see here that it's orientated around the wrong way, so about the y-axis I'm going to rotate it by 180 degrees. Slider 2 now is in position. And the Smart Mates. Now the Smart Mate was always there, but it was always in the Move component. But now in 2015 it's got its own icon there. So once again, select Smart Mates, and we have to double click on the first face to activate it, and then select this face to mate and accept. Again, double click and click. So 3 clicks of the mouse and you're done. The second slider now is in position. The next component we're going to bring in is the peg. Open. So bringing in the peg, once again we change its orientation, and the Alt Drag method is probably a fast way of getting the peg into its position there. And we'll leave it that it can't rotate for now. That will end this exercise. In the next exercise, we will be looking at screw mates under mechanical mates, advanced mates, width mate, and temporary fix, and so on. And we will need those when we insert the rest of the components.